Take 3. Today we're going to make a flower out of our burlap ribbon and our rhinestone designer brad. Just a cute little ribbon that uses quite a bit of hot glue, brown felt circles that are 1.5 inches, and book rings. I use a book ring so I can put this on my purse, on the strap of my purse, and really quick and easy to do. We're going to start with one circle of our brown felt, and we're going to use hot glue, and you'll have to be really careful because there are holes through the burlap ribbon, and just put a little bit of glue, hot glue there, to finish the edge of our flower. And then we're going to put hot glue about halfway around our felt circle, and just keep being careful of your fingers. And we're just going to lay that down there and fold it over a bit, making sure you don't get your fingers in the hot glue, and just keep folding and going around your circle. This will help it to not fold under on when you're done. The more folds you have, the more like a flower it's going to look. And then we're going to put some more hot glue. There we go. And we'll just keep folding and going around the circle and holding down for just a second as you go. The more folds you put in, the more burlap ribbon you will be using, but the more like a flower it will look also. And you'll just want to go just past your starting point. And for this, I like to go back and just put a little bit of glue in spots so it will lay nicely. That just kind of holds it down a little bit. And of course, get rid of your little glue strings as you're going along. And then we're going to start our second layer. And you'll just kind of go right around, and then some in the center. There we go. And then we'll just fold and turn as we go, holding it into the hot glue as we go on around. There we go. Sometimes you've got to smush it a little bit to get it to stay where you want it. And then you're going to want to make sure your end, or I make sure my end is just past the other end. And we'll cut that off. Sorry about my hand being in the way there. And then we're going to finish off this end, just like we did the beginning end. There we go. And you just fold it over and hold it a bit. I'm going to try to get rid of a few of these little glue strings that like to stick to your fingers. And we're going to kind of smush that down a little bit, making sure the brad will hide all of that when we get that on there. We'll put it in there like that. And if you see any little pieces that aren't holding the way you'd like. You can just add a little bit of glue and hold them down a bit. That's the good thing about the brad. It's going to hide all of those in the, and put quite a bit of glue in the center, and have your brad open a bit, and then just kind of put it in there the best you can. Get it about where you want it, and then just push it down. There we go. We've got a little bit of glue coming out the side of our designer brad. There you go. And then you can just kind of play with it until you get it about the way you'd like it. And then we will take our book ring, making sure that our opening of our book ring is at the top of our flower here. And we're going to take some glue and put around the edges, and making sure you want your ring to be able to open in the center, but not, you don't want it coming out. There you go, and we'll just hold that down a bit. And there you go. Your flower is all ready to put on your purse. You might have a few little glue, hot glue strings that you need to work out of that. But there is your flower. As soon as the hot glue is dry, then it's ready to put on your purse.